Deco was speaking about the transition that emerged between Xavi, Hernandez, and Hansi Flick. Now, this is what Deco had to say concerning that rebuilding process that started with Xavi Hernandez. He said, the rebuilding process was accomplished by everyone. Xavi was important in his time. He brought stability and succeeded in achieving titles. Then came the time for the general transition, and a younger generation began to emerge. There had to be this balance. There had to be a balance between the team, right? Coming from the players that were coming from La Masia to the first team. There had to be a balance because there were at the time there were older players who had been there. So there had to be a balance between these two, coaches. I believe that this transitional phase from Xavi to Amsi, perhaps what we saw at that time was that we needed someone with different management capabilities for various reasons. Obviously, that pattern or that transitional imbalance at the time, they needed someone who has a different idea of management. That was why Hansi Flick was brought in as the manager of Barcelona, because I think so far so good. Xavi on his own tried. He tried, but he couldn't balance the team. We are not forthcoming. Though he had a process, but the process was not forthcoming. It wasn't just like instinct process, just like Hansi Flick had done in his first season. So Hansi Flick coming with a different idea, a different perspective, a different, approach, but still did not decline from the blueprint of Barcelona of tiki-taka or holding the ball. So that was the idea here. So I think Hansi Flick coming in as Barcelona player is the most greatest achievement that have ever happened in recent time in Barcelona, because Hansi Flick has brought so much more, brought an identity to Barcelona that the world can reckon with in football. Because there is absolutely no opponent that Barcelona want to play now that will not be jittery, that will not be scared. Because during the time of Xavi, every team can actually beat Barcelona. Barcelona can actually play a game or a match without being scared that this match, Barcelona might lose it or draw it. But this time around, you are going with a full confidence that Barcelona is going to win this match. Even if Barcelona is playing with the biggest team now, or maybe whether Real Madrid, Chelsea, Liverpool, you can hit yourself that Barcelona will beat this team. This is because of what Hansi Flick has been able to impact in these players. So at the time of Xavi, there was no winning mentality in these players, because at a time they were jittery, they were not confident. Though they were playing well, but you cannot count like 5 straight matches that Barcelona will win comfortably. You cannot say that Barcelona is going to win their next 5 games comfortably. It's not possible at the time of Xavi. But this time around, you can see that you can hit your chest that yes, Barcelona will win their next 5-6 games, because this is the mentality the team has right now. So that's the important of what Deco is trying to clear here, that the stability and the imbalance, and a coach who has the capacity to bring in a different idea, and that is why Hansi Flick was brought in as a coach of Barcelona, and that has not failed ever since then. Now, tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's go, guys.